Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Your microphone works better if you're not muted.
That's what happens when I'm on the phone with my mom getting stuff done here. I had the phone muted, thinking you're coming early, and that's why I come in at 11:01. So I have a guy here doing some, like on the cabinets, we're adding handles, the hardware. So under the sink, like you have the drawer, it's like just the plate doesn't open. Now underneath you have the double door for your cleaning supplies, whatever. So I'm debating with my mom and my wife, like if I should put the pull out on that drawer that doesn't pull out. Like, what do you think, Tim? What do you think I should do? Anybody here watching? If anybody's watching live,
What?
the drawer underneath the sink. It's just like it looks like there's a drawer there, right? And the drawers around it have handles on them now.
Okay.
Right? This one doesn't. Underneath the pull-out has handles, but the one again under the double sink, there's just it looks like there's a drawer, but it's not a drawer because the sink comes that way. The sinks are in there. So I'm debating on putting the thing there. My wife's like, I don't know. My mom's like, well, I don't have it on mine. And then I was like, I don't know. My wife's like, oh, it's up to you. I trust you. So, oh boy.
Oh, that's God.
That is trouble.
That's a red flag saying, hey,
yes.
whatever you do.
Yeah.
If you mess it up, it's on you.
Then if somebody says it looks bad, then it's all on me.
Exactly. No. You have her pick it out.
So I do not know what to do on that.
I'm not.
I got time. They're doing some other stuff right now, but I might. Who am I kidding? I will be popping out sometime in the show to look at that kind of stuff. But anyway, like, subscribe, ring the bell here at the Midday Money on a Monday the 15th. Sean Higgs coming at you. Winner free picks, max wager. Like, subscribe, ring that bell. Let's do it. 7-day steal is scrolling if you're interested in that. I don't know why you wouldn't be. Have a nice little run. If not, I don't mind. Use the leaderboard. I don't know. Last time I think the Earl brothers are like 20-0 in preseason football. They're doing pretty good. Jump on with them.
13-2. But hey, one of our losers was your Bills beating our Colts.
Yeah, never in doubt, baby. I don't know why you go against me.
Could have been 14-1, but the damn Bills. But no, it's all good. It's been a good preseason. I'll give all the credit to Nick. He's the one putting them all up and everything. So
what I've been hitting a lot of sides or more totals?
Yes, both. I don't know. We've done a little bit of both, so it's kind of worked out.
We'll talk about those, and we're gonna be talking about that in a minute.
Oh yeah.
169 and 158 in the video. 1-1, 0 money essay. Phillies are a no-show. KC under looks good. We'll take it. And I gotta say, for my premiums yesterday, what a rough one there. I had Houston under the 8, 3 runs, top 9th, loser there. Texas under, cruising along good. I got a push in that one. It happens. Totals 160 and 115. Favorites 55 and 34. Overall baseball 405, 387 plus 3185, 401, 395 plus 1921. It is a game of inches or half runs or half points, plus 4 wins, minus 8 losses. They flip around different ways. It's a $1,200 difference. Shop around, like your mama said. You better shop around, folks, especially now. Football's coming. Hoops is right around the corner. Half points add up, and they do. In the video today, and overall, listen, I got a 3-pack up. This is one of my games today. The Mets plus 135. I got them at a plus 140. I came down a little notch, a tick, if you want to say. And you've heard me say to Tim about Cookie, like, hey, this guy's quietly going to win like 17 games out of the back end. And not that I'm a huge Cookie guy. Strider's pitched well. I'm going to take the plus money. Am I concerned with the spot? Much like Philly Day. Like, it's kind of like, man, do I want to take the Reds against Noah Syndergaard's big dog? Right? You're off a big series off of Philly. Again, big rival. We're not going to say, all right, Braves are the reigning champs, whatever. But Philly is, I don't know, no love lost between Mets and Philly, I believe. And then you have, again, with this line, almost begging you to take the Mets at plus money as well as everybody playing. We saw them beat up in Atlanta just a week ago. I understand you want to go Braves. I totally get it. You want to go run. And again, run line. I said this last series at City. You're taking Atlanta, dogs the whole time, dog them up all series. You're taking the Mets, run line it up. You figure you're going to catch some breaks there. Mets took care of business. Again, took care of business against Philly. Nice wrap up to the series yesterday where they go 2-1 versus them. Again, creep up, extend that lead. It's not sexy going 2-1. People can be like, 2-1. So, if you're betting, it'd be like, it's a little bit of a win. You want to put the guys behind you. Philly's got an easy schedule. Here comes Miami and the Nationals again for Philly, right? That could lock up a lot of wins here. But again, the Mets, I'm going to take the Mets just playing really well. Maybe they had the Braves number. It's easy to say, let's take the Braves. I get it. Do I want to take minus 150 with a team, though, who's lost? Let me pull it up. Tim probably knows off the top of his how many they've lost in a row to the Mets. 1, 2, 3 in a row, 4 of 5, 6 of 7.
I know that the first series of the year they split 2-2, and then Mets took 2 out of 3, and Mets took 4 out of 5.
6 of the last 7 to the Metropolitans.
Yep.
Cookie with a 6-4 win in one game. I see here Cookie with a 3-0 win in another game. Again, versus Kyle Wright, not on the mound. Strider went 2 2/3 last game out against DeGrom, that 5-2 game. Where else do we see any Striders here the last 10? Against David Peterson, a 4-1 win. And even that, 4 2/3 inning. Not really stretching things out there versus the Mets. 2 2/3, 6 2/3, again, 13-1 win. That was a whipping of Philly. 6 innings versus the Phils before that. 4 innings versus the Nats. The Nats got him for 5 runs there. 4 2/3, 6 innings, 6 innings, 6 innings, 3 2/3, 5 2/3. So he's really as nice as a season he's having, right? You can't really knock his season for rookie, basically, right? Played 2 games last year. But again, we've said this before. I've said it multiple times. These young guys start getting a little deeper into the season. It's the majors, not the minors. And I always say they're pros. Throw them. Who cares, right? Go back to Doc Gooden and Clemens and these guys and Blackjack McDowell throwing 220 innings as rookies and stuff like that. But babied pitchers now. It is what it is. I'm going to take the plus money with Carrasco. It's in the chat. Go get it. It's one of the 3 packs. You can, there's 2 other games up if you want to get them. NFL exhibition. Got the lines earlier today. So 3-1 in the video, not too bad. Overall 6-3. Not bad, but considering I got somebody who's doubled me up and gone 12-3 or 13-3, whatever, that's pretty good. Picks are on Twitter, Mr. Sean Higgs. Come on and give me a follow, Twitter people. So the lines are up. I guess we'll come back to do a look ahead of lines again on a Wednesday heading into the weekend. And here's a spot. Okay, I just wrote these down a little while ago for the NFL. Nothing really jumped at me here. I want to see some reports on who's going to play a little bit more here. The overs, 14-3 to the overs. So over bettors, which is basically everybody, monster run. But on the flip side of that, maybe people aren't having, if you're blindly doing the overs, you're probably happy. But let's be honest, you're on the overs, you're probably a fave kind of a better as well. And on that side of things, you are 7-8 in those games. You got a little pick 'em in there, a little bit of push, whatever. Dogs 8-7 straight up, 9-6 against the number. Maybe some people are just having okay runs. If you're it's tough picking when it's 500 kind of land to break away like Tim and Nick have. That's excellent. You're seeing the ball, as they say in baseball, right? You got your totals obviously working well, and your sides are you're on the right. Obviously, you're on the right side, right? So I feel like in Major League Baseball, even as well, right? Favorites are at a 60% clip. Unders are 51.7. I mentioned my record only cause you see me put out 200 something totals. You know I'm kind of more lean under than over. You see me on faves. We got 90 of them, not a lot. The last one we hit was a minus 104. So I feel kind of good about my baseball. 6% phase where I'm not even close to putting that kind of number out in faves. But picking and choosing, I say it sometimes. You either got to go all or nothing. NFL wise, all in on overs have paid off handsomely. All in on the faves, you got a little work to do. But we'll try to find some good games for us this week. Last week we did all right here in the video. And again, just looking real fast, I did this about an hour ago. And there's really not much. Again, all the overs, juicy. We got 40s here. We got 40s, 41s. The books have.
I see some 42s out there. Like the Jets game has a 42.
Yeah, I got a 43 in Kansas City. Yeah, the Jets and Giants are both 42s. I mean, that's a.
Do we just lock in the Ravens and move on?
-4 against Arizona. What? How do you? You know, that's
how
a
do
team
you,
that
how do
just
you
keeps
fade, how
on.
do you fade the Ravens? Like what, 21 straight, and they've covered in 18 out of they're 18-2-1 in that stretch against the spread.
Yeah, 19-1-1, whatever they are.
Whatever they
get a
are,
number.
that's just.
And I said that when I bet them at the 4.5, it went up to 5, and it came down to 3. How do you just come and be like, well, they're due to lose? Really, 20? Like they've won 20 something straight games. Okay, I mean, again, you want to take Arizona at home? Why bother with the 4? Just take them on money line. If you think Baltimore is not going to cover, take them to lose and take Arizona on the money line. Am I doing that? No, I don't even know if I'm going to take Baltimore. I'm not even sure. Again, the Huntley and Huntley, sure. I'll ride the train. Nice backups, right? It's all about the quarterback play. Let's just get to the chat here with everybody. Kim, good morning. How are you today? Eric is liking the O's money line and the Mariners. I can't blame you with the Orioles here. It's Kikuchi on the hill. I totally get it. Baltimore was a 145 last night. I see like a 130, 140 now. You're looking at a no-hitter, a perfect game, and you're shut out. You break it late. You bounce back here versus Kikuchi. Gave 5 runs up against these guys last time we faced them. Total went up from 9 to 9.5. For me, maybe a little, maybe a lean on the over. Again, Toronto's dropped 7 to 10, and Baltimore is still kind of trucking along here in the wild card. Seattle versus the Angels. This was, and I thought about this last night. I got Castillo on the hill. It was a 134, and I'm like, you know what? They're begging me. They're begging me to take Seattle against Ohtani, 134, right? Again, Angels only win when Ohtani's on the hill. I totally get it. I couldn't do it at plus 130. I can't do it at plus 105 or minus 105, whatever he is now. How about Angel? I would actually, again, I didn't play this. Totals at what, 6.5. How about an Angel run line? Right. This is the only time they're in games and winning is when this guy pitches. So I would say, as much as I like Castillo and I like Seattle, I love Seattle. You know I like Seattle. We got Seattle futures left and right. In this spot, 105 against Ohtani, I'm going to say no. I would say run line Angels for a payday. Houston run line plus 125 against Cueto. You got 2 hot teams playing, right? Houston's won 4 in a row. White Sox won 3 in a row. How's you quitting on the road though? He's got that 4.80 ERA. Not that I love it. And at a plus, that's only what, a 115 for the Sox. I want to say Cueto. I mean, he had 2.12 July ERA, 2 August starts, 8 runs, 8 innings, 3 runs, 6 innings, 2 runs. 7-3, 7-2, 6-2, 6-1, 8-0. I mean, it's tough. How about an under for Houston instead? I don't want to go run line with Houston. Cueto's kept them in games. Mini run line, 195. They've dropped a couple in a row. Let's see. Run line plus 105. KC. I've seen 8s and 8.5s on a total here. I understand as you're coming in with Houston and Minnesota, right? You got two teams should win. Again, White Sox for me, and believe it or not, I don't know if I could even lay this with Minnesota here. I like John Ryan. How's he been of late? He's got a 5 ERA his last 7 starts. Is it because he got just shelled along the way somewhere? 5 runs versus the Dodgers at LA. No shame in that. 1 run, 5 innings, Detroit. 10 runs against San Diego, again on the road. 1 run, Detroit. So he's 1 run versus Brewers, 3 runs versus the White Sox, 2 earned. You know, I'm gonna say let's run line this Minnesota game. His bad games again at San Diego, at the Dodgers. I can excuse giving up 15 runs. 1 run, 1 run, 1 run, 2 runs, 1 run, 3, 3, 4. That was on the road. 1, 1, 4 at home to Houston. 2, 0, 0, 1, 2. I mean, it's easy to say, here's a guy, youngster like Strider, maybe he's hitting his mark. I'm going to give it a little pass because at San Diego, at Dodgers, 2 pretty decent teams. Run line it up. Let's go. Toronto over with Kikuchi? Yes. White Sox over? No, I don't like the White Sox over against Houston. Texas over? Yes. Cleveland game 1, run line. Sevilla was a minus 105. Sure, it's Detroit is a. We got Hutchinson, and who's the other cat on the mound? Game 2 here. Garcia.
Brian Garcia.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And Cleveland, first place Cleveland, nobody talks about. Go for it. You want to go run line? It's minus 105. Do it. It's a trap. Which one's a trap? Which game we talking about?
I have not a clue. I have not a clue what he's talking about.
Mark, good afternoon. Justin, how are you? Hit the like button. Thank you very much. Michael's in the house. Good afternoon. Really like this. Really. So you really like the card today. And today it was like, for me, it was kind of like pulling teeth like last night. I'm like, I really don't like a lot of games today. I mean, maybe I talked myself into a play on the Twins run line here, but same with Cleveland. I guess I should come in Cleveland and mini run lines. And folks, I'll tell you, I've said it before. I'll say it again. This time of year for me, it's a tough one. I'm not one to come out with a lot of faves. We see these bigger lines. Ugh. Seattle. I mentioned Seattle. I don't know. I kind of want to do Angels run line. Which on the Mets? Dodgers run line. Why not? They're just playing well. I can't say no to any Dodger. They got 71, 72 run line covers or whatever they have. Unbelievable. Marlins first 5 here, San Diego. We got 2 good pitchers on the hill. You want to take a shot that the Marlins could score 1 and get up 1-0 versus Musgrove? Astros minus 130. I kind of don't like the Stros today. Baltimore, Toronto over. Yes, Kikuchi. Braves coming off 11-game road trip, so I like the Mets. Yeah, that's I grabbed the Mets partially because of that kind of thinking on it. You got a road trip coming home. I always see first game backs, whether it's NBA or baseball. It's tough getting that first one. Let's see, Justin. High volume day today. Toronto first 5 with a lead. I can't do that with Kikuchi. Can't do it. Atlanta over 4.5 team total. I say no. Seattle money line again. I I liked it last night. I just couldn't pull the trigger. I'm not pulling at a lower number. Angels run line for me. Cleveland run line both games. Why not? Detroit's bad. Worst case is split, right? You think? White Sox money line. That one doesn't. I'm kind of with you on that a little bit. I don't think anybody's giving Cueto's still pitching well here in mid-August. Braves out for revenge. Don't let the Earl brothers talk you off the right side. I don't know. I mean, the spot is tough for the Mets. You beat them last weekend. You're coming off a Philly series. Is it a letdown spot versus another rival who you could bury right now? You bury these guys, and you could kind of say, no, we got the NL East wrapped up here.
No, I will say no. This is not a letdown spot. We go from facing Atlanta. I mean, if there was a letdown spot, it would have been during Cincinnati series, but that didn't work out for them. You get Philly, you get Atlanta, you get Philly again. Do you know when the letdown spot's going to be? When the Mets go to Bronx to face the Yankees.
I don't know about that.
They're going to lose both of those games. Like
I wouldn't think so. No way. I mean, the
like
Yankees are a mess
right now. There's a letdown spot. Mets care about the Braves and the Phillies a lot more than the Yankees. They know if they could have a 6-2 week this week or a 5-3 week, they go over 500. They bury both teams.
I think they want to bury the teams right here. But
so that's my point.
Letdown versus the Yanks, I don't think so. Yanks are
yes.
You know my feelings on the Yanks. I mean,
and I feel the same way about the Yankees. But no, I feel like if there's a letdown spot for the Mets, it'll be Monday and Tuesday after the Mets played 8 games in 7 days against the Braves and the Phillies.
Especially
in a row.
Yeah. I mean, I get it. I know. I understand that spot. But I want to see the matchups too with the pitching for next Monday, Tuesday also.
True. But I don't know. We'll see.
Played the Braves for the division. Who knows? Looks like Socorro might be back, right? Mike Soraka?
I'm sorry, did he say that the Mets have a rough schedule?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess the rough schedule is playing the Braves.
The Mets in September get the schedule that Atlanta got when they won 14 in a row. They get Oakland and Pittsburgh and I think Colorado. Like they get the easy teams. Oakland. They get the easy teams in September. So I don't know what rough schedule you're talking about besides playing the Mets and the Braves and the Phillies.
That's I said. My rough schedule, I guess it means facing the Braves.
Yeah.
Want the Giants first 5. Yeah, big win, bottom 9. 3 days in a row for their bullpen guy, Double. Maybe a Giants team total over here against Mad Bum. Right, it was supposed to be Mad Bum on the hill today. What's the team? I mean, the total's 8. Again, Mike, I know you're a Giant guy, so you have a little more insight, but you don't have to play it just because you're a Giant fan. No defense at all. And Kim, I said this. Normally you see the NFL preseason kind of play out slow, but I'm telling you, and I said this when Craig Trapp popped in. Craig Trapp popped in here. I said, I think with the change of the preseason, extra regular season game, I think it changes up a lot of stuff, and you got to throw out all the past years, especially the COVID nonsense years. And back to these, I'll stick to my kind of sides as opposed to doing totals, right? I mean, you hear me say it all the time, and newer folks in the chat, I'll repeat myself. I don't care. I'm not betting something just to bet it. I'll pass. I'll leave the money out there. I don't mind. It's not something I'm jumping into. A crazy week like this, I'm not running out to bet every over again. And I don't think, not that I would do that, but average people could be like, wow, just bet the overs. They're easy. Or you can come in here and you bet every under, and it's going to, did they over adjust? We're going to find out. I mean, you don't run to bet these games. That's coming from a guy who says you make money in preseason. You should, if you don't make money in preseason, don't bet regular season. I mean, this is the time you should make money. This weekend to me, wow, crazy. Totally. I'll repeat myself. Going forward, you gotta adjust everything I know about NFL preseason. unless it's just a total anomaly, which I don't think it's. I don't know. Anomalies a couple games. Every one. That's hey, like the Mets, Washington, White Sox, Twins. Okay, so Mets, I'm with John. You want to take a shot with the Nats and Gray? You know I like the side Gray, Dave. So sure. White Sox, I do like Cueto. Twins would be a run line play for me. But I'm happy to see you grabbing some dogs for once. Usually you're rolling in here, you'd say, let's go Cleveland money line and Dodgers minus 330. I like it. I like it. I like the dogs. Might take the Cardinals like in front of a train. Taking St. Louis or is this Arizona? You say get in front of the train. I'm assuming this is Baltimore Ravens taking Arizona. Again, I might do a little money line on that game. I'll do money line. 8.5 on Toronto game. Still like the over. I know it's come down. You got an 8.5. Wow. I saw a 9 last night and 9.5. So excellent number by you. Ohtani 3-0 with a 132 for Seattle. Again, run line for me. I could have had Seattle last night at a 134, and I'm like, I just can't pull it. It looks like they're sucking me in. And now I can get Ohtani on a run line, probably plus. What's his plus money? Do I get a plus 140 with him on that? What is that? Tim, see if you
Sorry,
got
what are you looking for?
Ohtani run line tonight.
On books loading. Minus 1.5 at plus 185.
180. I'm going to be putting that bet in. I'm going to add it to my sheet right here. LAA run line. I'm just going to add it after the show. Or when
we're fading each other. Then I'm already on Seattle.
I understand. Listen, I like Seattle last night.
+20 last night. I got plus 105 last night.
Yeah, it was plus 135 last night. It was plus 134.
By the time we got it up at midnight, it was 105.
Yeah. No, at you know me. I'm at 7 o'clock, 4 o'clock, looking at the lines.
Oh, 100%. We were doing that too, but we didn't get to it in time.
Yeah, slow to the draw, quick draw, McGraw. All right, you might have your awesome NFL run, but forget it. Although I didn't get the number, so I didn't bet it. So I don't know. Whatever. Right. I just, it as good as Castillo, and you're like me, Tim. You like the Mariners. We both like the Mariners.
Oh, I think the Mariners can make the World Series if they don't have to face the Astros.
And it's just again, at a pick 'em like that, you're thinking everybody's gonna bet Ohtani, right? Ohtani has great numbers.
Oh yeah.
But if it's like a pick 'em, or if I could get a 180, I would have been happy with a 150. I'll take a shot at the 180.
Yep, that's fair. I'm not gonna. Hey, it's plus money, so if you lose, you lose.
No, it's that's the way. I mean, that's we do a lot of run lines and dogs in here, so we like to take in our shots here. Soon people will be juicing the over. Yeah, the overs are definitely, I think, juiced up at least a point or two. Easy. Lane, thoughts on Houston money line and under 8.5? Under, yes. I kind of like Cueto today. Blue Jays today and the Braves. No, we like you got to fade Kikuchi. Do not like Kikuchi, and I already grabbed the Mets at a plus 135 right there in the chat for everybody to see. Oh, you've been back in the Blue Jays off the loss. Not going to run from it now just because I hate backing Kikuchi. Well, if you have the whole season behind you and if it's major money, you can't stop, Justin. I say it all the time. You can't just jump into a trend and say, hey, these guys are 9-0 on this spot. Well, did you have the other 9 games? Because if it loses today, you're 0-1 and you're down money. If you've had them often, keep running with it. You should have bankroll from it. Cleveland run line, yes. Phillies Reds over. Why do I think that looks low with Mike Minor and Syndergaard? Rangers run line, sure. Glenn Otto against Caprillion. Glenn Otto, the key to the Joey Votto deal. Justin says, I never bet odds boost, but I seen on Bet Rivers Ohtani over 8.5 Ks and a hit plus 280. Worth a shot for 280. I don't like odd boosts or, they always do these same game kind of things here to get you involved. Toronto over, yes. San Diego, Miami, Seattle under. Why do I feel like San Diego, Miami is going to be an overplay? I mean, I understand it's 6.5, looks low. And Seattle, you got 2 good pitchers. So that one, I would be more inclined to go under Seattle, LA than Miami, San Diego. Same the big, yeah, they are. That's why I said if you're gonna not take them, if if you're gonna not take the Mets, you're like, it looks, 140 looks a lot. Take we got to take the Braves. You got to go Braves run line, right? Right, Braves win this one 5-2 or something if they're going to win, not a 1-run game. And I say 1-run game, I'm going to say 1-0 because it doesn't make a difference. The game could be 9-8 or 1-0. As far as I'm concerned, it's a 1-0 game even when it's 4-3 because you don't want that run to score. So you're pitching like it's 1-0. So yeah, run line only for me on the Braves. No way they're a letdown versus the Yanks. No, I understand the spot. They're coming off series versus the Phillies and the Braves. And if they're going to lose that one, all right. So we lost to the Yanks. It don't make a difference. We swept you guys in Citi Field, so we don't care, right? If you get us one, hey, we'll whatever. I think they will split, no matter who's on the hill. I think that's a split. Corey Jones, what do you say, fella? How are you? Really, the Strozon looks slow. I got to take the better team. Basically, pick them. This is kind of like the Angels in Seattle. You got Ohtani, everybody loves. It looks like a pick 'em. People will be like, "Oh, it's Ohtani." Astros. I mean, it's not really a pick 'em when they're 140 fave. I mean, that's not. If you think 140 is a pick 'em, did I miss something? Did the line come down even more? If the line's down even more, it's more reason to like 125. It was 140 last time. More reason to like the White Sox here with Cueto. I don't know. Cueto for me. Yanks had an absolute masterpiece of a game last night. Michael Wacha. Oof. I said this yesterday, Mike. Why are we betting? I'm a Yankee guy. I was like, when they were on their run, I said, you know what? You can still get them at over 105. I thought, go for it. And they've all but fallen apart. Here's their slump. They haven't had one. They're getting it in spades right now. What are they? 2-15 or whatever the heck they are. They're on terribles. And we could talk all the time. You know what I'm going to say. You should have got another batter. Should have got an outfielder. Hicks is bad. Stanton, all right, he might be back next week, whatever the case would be. I'm not a Donaldson guy. Gleber, LeMahieu, Clough, all these guys. What are you doing? Pull up your minor guys. You should have made the trade for a pitcher. Then you trade a pitcher. Don't get me started on the Yanks. Fade it. Fade away. Tampa Bay +1. I don't even know who's pitching for Tampa. Tampa got a Beeks. Mr. Beeks from Trading Places is on the hill today. Yeah. I mean, I would, you know what? What's the total on this? I'd go under. Yanks aren't hitting.
7.5.
Again,
and at +210, I think I want the Rays.
Seriously, I mean, you go under in the Rays. Worst case is split. I think. Halo's run line almost 2. Yeah, it's. I think it's a good number. I said I'm going to play it after I do the show here. I think it's worth a shot. Again, I'm going to fire away here. If it loses, that's all right. I got a guy who's pitching pretty good on Ohtani. Who knows? We've seen it. We've seen him win 2-0. Total of the 6.5 is worried. I worried about those 6.5s. Playing the Braves. Division game versus Phillies, Yanks. In my opinion, that's rough. Nothing sweet about division game. And Yanks are still the Yanks, even though something. Again, Justin. I mean, I know you got the Yanks are. I guess we're adding the Met talk in there about the little letdown spot. If you're taking the Braves, run line only today. It's that simple. Eric's looking for the doggy here in a San Fran game. Huh? You could take the 160 with Mad Bum? I can't do it. Yeah. Mariners are a good team. Finally playing good. Excuse me for 1 second. My son's here. I got to let me know what's happening out there. What is happening, Dan? What's happening out here? Swing for the fences, parlay. Mets in the under. Okay. Tampa in the under. Yes. Miami under. 200 to 120. That is definitely a swing for the fence. I mean, hey, the worst thing is you're going to look like one of these unders will probably go down or something. You're going to be like, wow, what the heck?
But straight bet them all. You're going to go 5-1. The Miami game will go over by half a run.
Tim, take over. Let me take care of this contract I got here.
All right, you do that. You have fun.
I'll be right back.
Yeah. My San Diego, Miami is going to be a slugfest. No, it's 6.5 for a reason. It's Musgrove and Alcantara, and Musgrove hasn't looked good. He had a good start his last time out. Previous to that, 6 runs, 2 runs, 4 runs, 5 runs. He's not looking like the Musgrove from the beginning of the year. He's just not. Alcantara, we mentioned this during our show, has let up 4 runs or more in 4 games this year. 3 of them against the NL East. 1 of them against a team outside of the NL East, which was the Mariners, and that was in May. I'm not hung up on this one. I don't think you're going to get much runs from San Diego. I think it's going to be a 2-1 Miami win, and Alcantara is going to go 8 innings and strike out 10. Like that's what this game has riding on it. That's what I see, but we'll see. I don't think it's going to be a slugfest. I got better since listening to you about the backing trends. Only reason I'm backing Kikuchi because off of a loss. I understand. Well, let me pull up that thing. MLB teams after a loss. What are the Blue Jays after a loss this year? 31 and 20. So 60%. Hey, if you're betting it every single game, right on. Go ahead. Have fun with it. But if you're riding the trend, ride the trend. I like the Orioles today. You're going to lean Braves run money lines tonight, debating on taking Miami. I like Miami. I do not like Atlanta. Strider got teed off against last game against the Mets. He went 2 innings. And if anything, the Mets are one of the best teams, if not the best team, at making sure the starting pitchers don't go anywhere. Because they take a lot of pitches, build counts. Strider went 2.2 innings, 2 2/3 last game. It's not particularly good. So I'm gonna. This one could be into the bullpen really quickly for Atlanta. If that's the case, the Mets have a nice advantage in this one. Took the under in the Mets. I don't know. Strider's kind of been just iffy. Dodger online, not going to talk you off of that one. Astros, I actually just texted Nick and went, all right, thoughts on putting the White Sox up on the site. He gives me the thumbs up. So White Sox today. White Sox today against the Astros. No to the Astros. Royals, Twins, over. Against Bubik? No. The lines dropped from 8.5 to 8. That's kind of just a very concerning thing. I don't know. I'm not interested in that one. Astros, nope. I like the White Sox today. Astros is one of the low-hanging fruits that everybody's going to go and try to pick, and it's the poison apple. That one and the well, I'm against Higgs on it, but I like Seattle, so I feel like those two are the nice ones. And I feel like one of my favorite dogs is Oakland today, so I like them. But and then Dodger run line. I'm not going to talk you off of the Dodger run line. They've won 12 out of their last 13 games, and all of them by the run line. If they're going to win, they're going to win on the run line. You're getting plus money for it. I didn't take it though. You're already on Atlanta. That's fine. Good luck to you. Let's go Mets. But I've already talked to you on the ESP show. Ramirez, 2+ RBIs in game 1. Real Muto, 2+ RBIs. Bregman, 2+ RBIs parlay. Oh boy. Good luck to you. Be careful with Philadelphia. Their offense has been non-existent. Granted, they faced the Mets with Scherzer, DeGrom, and Bassett, and they scored, I'm going to call it 1.5 runs that entire series. But just be careful with that. Real Muto before the Mets series was hot though. Ramirez, sure. Bregman, I'm gonna be against that one. I like the White Sox today. We just put it in. White Sox. Kikuchi walks so many batters, it's fade or no bet. Yeah, exactly. I'm on Baltimore. And I think Baltimore gets to him pretty quickly. Philly money line and the over. I feel like I'm going to be on the opposite side of both of those. Granted, I did not bet it. I kind of lean towards Cincinnati in the under. San Diego under, sure. Dodgers run line, sure. Mets, yep. Baltimore, yep. You did swing for the fences. Why not? Exactly, why not? Seattle, yes. Arizona against the Giants with Madbum on the mound. Sure, why not? Oakland, yes. Mets, yes. Baltimore, yes. I like it. All bunch of dogs today. All money line. I like it. Cash out of my Astros bet. Taking half a unit on Tampa plus 1.5 and half a unit on Tampa money line. I like it. I really do like that, Michael. I like that one. We are head to head nail biter. Hey, well, no, the only one I didn't like on your list was the Astros, but I think that's gonna be a good series. I think that's gonna be a good game. So no sweat there. No sweat there. Yeah, no, it's today. I just feel like it's a bunch of dogs. Like today we're going after Miami. We're going to be on Baltimore. We're going to be on the Mets. We're going to be on the A's, the White Sox, and Seattle. That's no longer a dog. It's just a dog day today. So hopefully it works out. And at the end of the day, they're a bunch of plus money. So I'm not too hung up on it. If I lose, I lose. They're plus monies. Oh no! While Higgs is gone, we'll quickly tag into the WNBA because yesterday 3-1 if you took the picks. No games today. Playoffs start Wednesday. Wednesday and Thursday is the first round of playoffs. And I already tell you, I'm liking the dogs both games to start off on Wednesday. Liberty plus 6.5. Phoenix plus 13.5. That's going to be against Chicago and Vegas. Those are going to be fun matches to watch, hopefully. And all these games should be on ESPN, so that should be cool to be able to see. But I'm kind of looking at the dogs round one. But I'm excited for some WNBA playoffs. I think we could definitely see some interesting things go down. And then the second round on Thursdays. I'm not sure about that Dallas game yet, but I will be on Washington. That's for sure. Yep, travel day. Dog it up. I like it. Dog. Why not? Well, Higgs agrees with me. He's got the Mets today. I like it. Kind of a. Well, we get a full baseball slate, but that's kind of it for sports today. Which is cool. Just a little bit of a lighter day. I don't mind a lighter day. And we'll figure it out from there. I will say Allie goes live in about 15 minutes for Morning Wood. Make sure you guys put all your picks in for that. That's at 1 o'clock. Under 150 juice. Anybody can join as long as you join during that live show. So make sure you guys check out Morning Wood on the Max Wagers Network. Which there's the banner for it. There we go. And then check out Just Parlays at 2, and then Game Time at 5. Oh, sorry, Power Hour at 3, Game Time at 5. I'll be on Power Hour today. I'll be talking some college football and the Washington Commanders. So that should be fun. I get to look at the Nebraska Northwestern matchup in Dublin. Yeah, college football starts in 12 days. So that's gonna be another thing to really jump into and have fun with. August 27th. Should be. I'm excited. I'm excited for some college football. Football has been treating us well. Definitely something to have fun and look at. So, get ready for a bunch of college football coming up. That's definitely something that we're all going to be talking about. So enjoy. A's are interesting. Caprillion has been pitching well. Yes, he has. He's won 6 out of his last 8 road starts. He's been phenomenal. No, I'm all over it. And Texas coming off of a series against Seattle, I like it. Northwestern all the way. We're grabbing a dog with Northwestern against Nebraska opening weekend. I believe that's in Dublin too. So
talking college football already? What's going on here, Mike? Come on with this nonsense.
I went through the baseball slate, and then I talked a little bit about the WNBA playoffs that start Wednesday and Thursday.
How did the games go yesterday?
3-1.
Damn it! I didn't put them in. I should have put them.
I know. But I will say it kind of screwed itself once we got to it. The first 3 plays were the ones that hit. So the Lynx covered but didn't win. Liberty won, which meant Phoenix and New York both clinched a playoff spot. Aces won, covered, got the 1 seed. So that meant the Phoenix game was one of the later games. Phoenix had already clinched their playoff spot before the game started. And they sat all their starters. I think Higgs is frozen. But they end up sitting all their players before the game started, and they ended up losing by 15. So that did not work out well. But it happens. I'm not overly hung up on it. I'll bring it back up when he comes back. Yes, love college football. I'm so excited for it. Yeah, Higgs should be back. Hopefully his power didn't go out again, like yesterday. I think it's just him being frozen for a minute. But yes, WNBA playoffs start Wednesday. Oh, yep, he's gone now. Wednesday and Thursday. So there. Oh, is he back? Hey, oh.
Why you?
Yay!
Heck's going on.
Yeah, there you go. I don't know where I got up to with you talking, but
Your last, yeah, you said the last game went down.
Yeah, the last game went down because by the time the Phoenix game started, Phoenix had already clinched a playoff spot.
All right.
So they sat all their starters and lost by 15.
Yeah, that's the worst. That's the problem with when you do it, you put stuff out ahead of time.
Yeah, but I was kind of banking that Minnesota would maybe put up a fight against Connecticut, and they covered. They lost by 7. I had plus 7.5, but they didn't win. So Minnesota losing, and then New York winning made Atlanta lose, meaning New York and Phoenix both clinched the playoff spot. It happens.
That's all right. Still 3-1. Take it.
I'll 100% take it.
It's a winning day. Winner, chicken dinner. So I got my little cabinets done.
Yay!
371. Not too bad.
That's not terrible.
See, if I had patience, folks, I would kind of do that kind of stuff myself. I do not. My cabinets would be ripped off the wall like Chewbacca. It'd be like,
rip the arms out of the socket.
Nobody worries about losing to droids. That's because droids don't rip people's arms out of their sockets when they lose, like Wookiees do. That's like me. Like I'd get frustrated. I'd rip the cabinet right out of the wall.
New plan. Let the Wookiee win.
Northwestern all the way. You know what? This is a game. Did I even bet this game?
They're plus 12.5 versus Nebraska.
Yeah, I don't. It's not
Dublin.
one of the games I got down on. Where's my? I got 9 games I already bet for college this weekend, or not this weekend. Coming up for the opening rounds.
What did you bet already? I'm curious to There, a lot of these matchups are like ugly.
Where are they? Let's see if
I will say I was looking. I do like Temple versus Duke. That's on September 2nd, plus the 6.5.
Here we go. Here's my sheet. Here's my sheet of paper. Ugh. So I got my.
But you get some really. Are you betting the Hawaii game? Hawaii versus Vanderbilt.
I don't think I have anything for this first Saturday. Nothing really jumped out at me.
Okay.
Nothing really jumped. Again, Nebraska, 12.5. Nothing's. And again, these lines move, so I'm sure people, if they're gonna come in and get a weekly pass or hear me talk about it down the road, they're like, "Oh, how did you get that number?" Well, I don't bet day of. Very rarely. I say this all the time. Like today, I just said to the Angels here plus 189. I'm sure they'll go down, right? And I'm gonna come here tomorrow and be like, God, man, I keep telling you, whenever I put same day stuff in, it goes down. Football, I'm not, especially when the lines have been up for 3 months.
Yeah,
they've been up for 3 months. You come here and be like, oh, I got a bad number. There's no way you should have a bad number, especially with week 1 and even NFL week 2 are posted. Yeah, NFL week 2 lines are posted. I was actually looking to bet like an NFL week 2. I'm like, maybe I should jump on this game already. But
maybe.
Who knows? I mean, again, I'm locked into the Jets already week 1, and I'm like, oh boy. Hopefully it's not Flacco, and I get
I think Zach Wilson. They have not.
He might be back.
They have not ruled him out.
He might be back. So I got So again, nothing really jumped out on me here on the Saturday game. Mm-hmm. Maybe a little Illinois under. I got to do a preview on this one here. That's a lie. I do have under Wyoming 48.5 here. I got to do this tomorrow for picks and parlays. and it's down to a 44. But
I have the Nebraska game as I have to do it for the Power Hour. I'm going to give out Northwestern plus 12.5 and say sprinkle the money line.
And I have a Nevada under 55 for August 27th, Saturday game, next Saturday.
That's not terrible.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. It's New Mexico State was something I'm like, Nevada's a team people go back because New Mexico State's bad. The lines come down 3 points. I can't get involved in a 3-point line move, especially if it's on a dog I want to take. Like,
correct.
Maybe now you think, all right, Nevada wins by double digits. But again, 2 totals I'll jump into there. Thursday the first, who do I have here? I got a little. I got the totals again. Pittsburgh. I got under, like the under that game. Got 54. It's down to 51.5.
Pittsburgh versus West Virginia.
Yeah, so I got a 54 on that one. I got Pittsburgh busted in a new quarterback, wide receiver. West Virginia's quarterback. He left. He's playing somewhere else. So I'll grab it under in that one. Couple faves. I got 2. I'll give you one of the 2 because the other one I'm probably going to throw up in a package. But I did bet Tennessee minus 31.5.
Oh God.
I did. I don't know, man. I'm kind of
putting anything like that up on the site.
Yeah, I just had. I kind of like
last year. Nick bet against Alabama against New Mexico State. He got Alabama minus 52.5. I'm like, dude, we are not putting that up on the freaking site. Absolutely,
and that's right. That'll probably be here in the chat. It's not going to be a pick. I don't like putting kind of games like that out as like a premium thing. I can't
put them up as a free play or something. But God, I'm not having people pay for me to say, hey, grab Tennessee minus a crap ton of points. Like looking at like the first weekend, Temple plus 6.5 versus Duke. I think that could be a good spot. I know it's in Duke, but still. I know a lot of people are going to be loving North Carolina. I want App State week 1 versus them at plus points. Or just money line in general. I know it's a homer pick, but I'm going East Carolina plus 10.5. Nick likes the under. I like East Carolina plus the points against NC State in East Carolina. There's
again, you see like Appalachian State as like a small dog to an ACC team, must play.
Yep. I kind of like Arkansas versus Cincy. I think Cincy takes a big drop off.
Like James Madison. We got to like James Madison. That team's, tough little team. Mid-Tenney, again, for the average person, they'll look at Mid-Tennessee State as like, oh, it's kind of like a small mid-major, and Madison's a smaller school. Mm-hmm. Football-wise, though, James Madison is a tough D3 squad or whatever they are, whatever level they are. They're a good team. You like Coastal over Army, huh? Did you say Coastal over Army or no?
I didn't mention the Coastal.
Or Eastern. You're East Carolina again.
I feel like
9.5.
East Carolina, but yeah.
And looking into that Saturday game, Wyoming is they were a 1-point dog. I don't know. I didn't write these down again. These are a couple weeks out. I just did
Wyoming a few games is a 1.5-point dog.
1.5. So it's gone up. It was one before. So it's ticked up, but I kind of like it because they're going to have a game under their belt against Illinois. Yeah. So, and Tulsa's going to come play up in the mountains. I would lean Wyoming there.
Yeah, I'm not high on Tulsa. I know they're an AAC team, which that's kind of the big conference I watch and everything because of East Carolina. But
let's race through these because it's almost time to give way to Allie.
Sorry, talking about college football.
Yeah, love college football. We'll talk about more that's coming up. Mini KC over under. Give me the under. When's the last time Nebraska was good? Scott Frost. Yeah, well, they should have made defensive back. It wasn't a quarterback. Cincy run line or money line? Neither. I'm not looking to back Mike Minor. Braves at home tonight. Win. Money line 142. See, I would do if I'm doing a Braves today. I'm looking run line. I don't want to lay with them coming in off the road. Rainbow Warriors money line. Commodores drink too many Mai Tais before the game, so he likes Hawaii as a home doggy. That line, I think, was a 10 spot, I think, to start. Phillies first 5. Minus, again, it's Syndergaard, who is what is, but it's Mike Minor. I can't say that. Astros, I don't like. Mariners. Like, I just grabbed the Angels because 190 on a run line. Dodgers under. I feel about this Dodger under. I'd say, you know what? I'm going to say no. No Dodger under. Bama won 59-3. Easy cover. Never in doubt. Guaranteed winner, your money back. Alabama money line. Yeah.
Run it.
Steven, Cubs Nats over tonight with little Josiah Gray on the hill and Marcus Stroman. We know Stroman's bad. Stroman's bad. I kind of, for me, it's the Nats. I'd look to take the Nats here, plus 120. Gracious, I think, loves that Alabama money line lock. Michael, have a good one. And that's it. We're out of here. Allie Burns up next. I'm coming in, Allie's show, to talk Dallas and Tampa Bay week 1 NFL. So I will see you there. Good luck, everybody. Back tomorrow. Take it easy. Where's my song going out? I got to find it. There we go.